Good evening. Welcome to the State of Business on our television with me, Kavishka Pereira. Let's take a look at today's headlines. New police uniforms to be introduced, says President. President Maithripala Sirisena says transformational changes required in state service to overcome challenges. News in detail. President Maithripala Sirisena says he will hold discussions with relevant authorities to introduce a more suitable uniform to replace the existing khaki uniform of police officers. Speaking at the opening of a new building at Kosgama Police Station yesterday afternoon, the President further said within the past few months, after taking over the police under his purview, he made a number of changes that needed to be done internally and to increase the quality of the department. The President also said that in order to change the negative impression of the public in the police, he would take initiatives to make internal changes in the police service to make it a more respectable and reputed quality service, and the change in the uniform is part of the process. He expressed appreciation over the service rendered by the police not only to secure the law and order in the country but also for the environmental conservation and the development process. Inspector General of Police Pujit Sundara, Western Province Chief Minister Isura Devapriya, Member of Parliament Dinesh Gunawardana, Minister of Western Province Sumit Vijayamuni Soisa, Organizer for Avissavella United National Party Electorate Leonard Karunaratna, public representatives and senior police officers were present at this event. President Maithripala Sirisena says that Sri Lanka requires a transformational change in the government service in order to overcome the challenges faced by the country, and that planning with a new vision in order to achieve the objective of overcoming these challenges is a necessity and it should be implemented urgently. The President made these remarks during the 36th Annual General Meeting of the Sri Lanka Administrative Service Association held at Nelumpokuna Theatre yesterday. The President insisted that the administration service, planning service and accountant service should take the lead in the efforts to save the nation from the current economic recession, and that it cannot be achieved by politicians alone. President Sirisena further stated that it is essential to increase the efficiency in the public service at least up to 50%, which is currently reported to be 30%. The President further assured that the government is dedicated to uphold the dignity and the rights of the employees in all sectors, and said that the government would try to fulfill every possible demand of professionals. Minister Ranjit Madhuma Bandara, the Secretary to President Udayar Senaviratna, Secretary to the Ministry of Public Administration and Disaster Management J.G. Ratnasiri, Chairman to the Association of Public Administration Prabhat Chandrakirti, and many others participated in this event. The 50th anniversary of the Sri Lanka Foundation was held under the patronage of President Maithripala Sirisena at the Sri Lanka Foundation in Colombo yesterday. The Sri Lanka Foundation is known the foremost adult education centre in Sri Lanka, established in 1974 consequent to an agreement between the Sri Lanka Foundation and the Friedrich Ebert Stiftung Foundation. The SLF, as a centre of leadership, education and training, offers a wide range of academic programs in dynamic fields, namely social and institutional development, psychology and counselling, business and enterprise development, language and ICT, digital film academy, and tourism and hospitality management. A main gate of the SLF was named after the late democratic leader of Germany, Friedrich Ebert, who was a pioneer in establishing the Sri Lanka Foundation. It was declared open in parallel to the 50th anniversary. The launch of the CTV educational channel and the launch of the web broadcasting service of the program State Service Only was also held under the President's patronage. Parliamentarians Thilanga Sumatipala, Shanta Bandara, Secretary to the President Udayar Senaviratna, the Chairman of the SLF President's Council Sarath Kongage, the Director General of the Smart Sri Lanka Eric Veerawardena, diplomats, public servants and other dignitaries participated in this event. The convocation of the Sri Lanka Institute of Printing was held yesterday at the PMICH under the patronage of Deputy Minister of Skills Development and Vocational Training Karunaratna Paranavithana. Over 300 students who completed their certificate, diploma and advanced diploma courses during 2016, 2017 and 2018 received their certificates during the ceremony in Print Technology and Management and Visual Communication and Management. Chairperson of the Department of Government Printing, Vice Chancellor of the Colombo University Lakshman Dissanayake, lecturers of the Faculty of Management and Finance of the Colombo University, parents of graduates and many others participated in this event. Stay tuned for more news after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Speaking exclusively to Art Television, Senior Vice President of Golf Ace Hotel, Chandra Mohoti, made the following statement on the strengths Sri Lanka possesses to attract visitors as opposed to other nations in the region.
I think the biggest draw as compared to our neighbors is the cultural attitude of our people of treating a foreigner better than your own, which is not found in most countries. In most countries, they are too nationalistic minded, and the foreigner, even if it's a tourist, has not been acclaimed. But here, it's a complete opposite, even at the peak of the war. So that is number one. Number two, distance from location to location and time to travel. Number three, we are an island nation. So we have compacted everything into a little basket. And another possible factor between the neighbors and us, we are multiculturalists. We have different religions, we have different eating habits, which are not very pronounced as much as our neighbors. And I presume being at one time a British colony, and our food habits are not so conservative. So these added up would give a nice package for a traveler.
Chandra Mohoti also stressed upon the importance of training for those in the hospitality industry.
Again, I have to harp on the 30-year gap that we have had as compared to our neighbors, where there was no concentrated training, no human resource development because of the war. Sri Lanka has lived too long on the traditional smile and the hospitality of the people, but the hospitality expected in the industry is slightly different from the hospitality which is traditional. Today they are looking for speed of service, courtesy levels, soft skills improvement. Most organizations have still not realized the value of training, and I attribute it mainly due to the 30-year gap, where there was no training necessary anyway. So, but still with the demand increasing from different countries, from different nationalities, things have to improve. It didn't improve. I was in the thick of it right through. It didn't improve at that time. There was no service necessary. So when the necessity is created, it will finally arrive at its required position. And once it is coming, the great plus point is, once it comes, with our traditional hospitality being the bulwark, we would be the best service destination in this area.
The Industrial Development Board has introduced a small-scale chemical industry development pilot project for the Western Province with a view to improving the overall performance of the chemical industry by offering a very supportive financial grant for quality and productivity improvements in the industry. The IDB's Technical Service Department in the year 2017 submitted a proposal in this regard and took steps to carry out the project in the year 2018, first by calling for applications of prospective industrialists who were keen in this sector via newspaper advertisements. Applications received were evaluated by a selection committee appointed by the IDB chairman, and while field visits were done to ascertain eligibility, selected industrialists were informed that they need to invest a minimum sum of 600,000 rupees for the improvement of their products and processes. The IDB would reimburse 50% of the total project cost up to a maximum of 300,000 rupees, excluding consultancy and factory infrastructure modifications, upon the successful completion of the project. Stay tuned for stock updates after this short commercial break. Welcome back. Trading at the Colombo Stock Exchange ended on a positive note today. The all-share price index gained 0.96 points to close at 5,557.24, and the S&P SL 20 gained 2.46 points to close at 2,738.95. The turnover was 326.6 million rupees and 9.2 million shares were traded. Up next is Forex rates. Well, that's a wrap of the bulletin for the day, signing off with a promise for tomorrow with Biz Roundup at 7 p.m. for more of the very latest. Thank you and good night.